בבקשה. טוב, תגידו לי שאתם יותר טוב? יאללה, אני מחכה לכם. ביי. On the second day of my trip to the Netherlands, I went to my first movie at IDFA Festival.
The New York Times reported today that Kurt Waldheim, the former Secretary General of the United Nations, was attached to a German army command during World War II, which engaged in mass deportation of Greek Jews.
The movie was called The Waldheim Waltz. It was directed by Ruth Beckermann and tells the story of former UN Secretary General Kurt Waldheim and the allegations that were brought against him during his Austrian presidential campaign.
A, he was a Nazi. B, he's a liar. And C, he was present at places where war crimes were committed.
Wir waren anständig.
Wer beherrscht die Welt? Wer? Der Deutsche oder der Lut? Wer beherrscht die Welt? Wer? Wer? Du gescheiter du.
Das ist kein Teufel. Der Mensch ist katholisch.
The movie was to start in the evening, so I had the entire afternoon for started with meeting my ex-colleagues.
אני בעד, כן. אני כאילו... יאללה.
מה אתה עושה לנו צילומים תוך כדי?
כן. אנחנו צריכים ללכת מפה בעצם. למה אנחנו צריכים מפה?
אני אקח אותך לצער בעלי חיים.
ככה הוא אמר. נראה לי שאתם משלמים שם במזומן אם אתם רוצות להוציא.
So to understand what's coming up, I'm gonna provide some context. Between 2015 and 2018, I was working in the Netherlands. And we used to have this small tradition in my department where every few weeks we would take a short break from work in the afternoon and...
אנחנו צריכים לקוות שיש להם פה מקום ל4. Hello.
We would delight ourselves with a soothing feet massage. Nothing like a good treatment to the feet to refresh from work.
Dit is heel mooi.
Shalom.
Shalom. Oh.
My brother, my sister. I'm from Bukhara.
Bukhara? I'm Bukhari. My grandfather is from Samarkand. Yes, really? Nice to meet you. Have a nice day.
שבוע הבא שעוד הרצאה.
שיהיה. Keine Dacha למעלה. Tafel for fear, actually. But that's as far as I go with my Dutch.
Oh yeah, of course, no, that's fine.
4:30, okay, that's a bit too late for us. Okay, thank you anyway.
Yes.
McDonald's?
לא.
After that we went to eat some ramen.
Thank you.
And only then was it time to head to Amsterdam, where today's movie was screening. I got off the train at the southern station of Amsterdam, quite far away from the cinema itself. I did it because I was picking up a friend, a true friend, my dear comrade and partner in crime, Khan, otherwise known as my bicycle. I'd left Khan parking in this spot 2 months ago, when I moved out of Amsterdam, knowing that I would come back to pick him up today. We had 20 minutes before the movie started, exactly enough time to get to the cinema. I quickly got up on my old friend and realized someone busted him real hard in these 2 months. There was not enough time. I had to leave my old friend behind. I quickly headed to the nearest tram station to catch the next tram, only to watch it pass right in front of me as I miserably missed it. So I took the next one. luckily I arrived to the cinema right on time. The cinema is called Tuchinski. It's extremely special to me, and I'll discuss it in one of the next videos. After the screening, I made my way back to my apartment in The Hague, through the beautiful streets of Amsterdam. So, the Waldheim Waltz wasn't a typical movie in the sense that it only relied upon archival footage from the 80s and back. So the two things that would make a movie like that good are research and editing, and in both of those aspects the movie excelled. The movie was very slow-paced, so some of the video footages were running on screen for very long periods of time, but instead of being very tedious, it created a very strong atmosphere that allowed me as the viewer to understand the story better and also the characters. As a Jew, I could very much relate to the story of this movie, but taking into consideration some of the recent political occurrences in the world, I think this movie resonates with pretty much any person, and this is exactly where the movie shines. It was able to conduct a very thorough research and edit a very compelling story that delivers a very timely, powerful message.
Thank you.
Okay.